Hello, everybody. Hello, family. It's your boy Ike once again. I'm right here behind the camera. Today's segment, I'm gonna talk about how high school treated me, just as I said in the last video. So, if you haven't watched the last video, I would suggest you watch that so that you can follow the story. If you haven't subscribed already, I think now is the time. Please subscribe, share, like, and then leave your comment. If you have any questions, you can ask me, and if you have any suggestions, you can still ask me, and then we can continue from there. Today, I'm gonna talk about, or I call today's segment, high school wahala. Africans understand when we say wahala. The word wahala doesn't seem good. Whenever you hear wahala, you know there's something wrong. High school. Last week I spoke about how my mother has to go around finding loans, and then with my um, the scholarship that I had, everything together, coming up to 150 Ghana cedis for admissions. Now, today is about high school. Let me start like this. The night before I went to high school, I did something, and I think it's crazy. I needed money, pocket money to go to school. I couldn't have just, stayed at home, slept, and then just go, because I realized I might not have, pocket money. So there were these people who used to, come to our area with trucks, big trucks, and then we go to the bush and we, carry boats, in Tabo, the big ones. We have, kinds of boats. We have the 4x4, 2x2, the boats. We have some of it we call it beam. It's kind of, I wasn't really strong, so guess what? Whilst I'll be carrying them one by one, some of my friends will be, piling them like 3 or 4, and then they'll be going. And the funny thing is, with this board thing, the more you carry, the more money you get. So everybody will know, oh, this person has been carrying just one, and the other person has been carrying 4 and 3 and all of that. So at the end of the day, when we are sharing the money, we share it according to how you sent how you carried your boards. I didn't get enough money, but at least I got something, and that was my pocket money for my first day at school. Now, the day came, which was September 2001 for high school. I got ready with my one sneakers, just one, with my chop box, my trunk. My chop box contained gari, sugar, shito. That's has it's very spicy. Yes, it's very spicy. It's kind of like pepper, like very spicy thing. Ghanaians know about shito, but I'm just explaining for people who are not Africans or who are not Ghanaians to understand what shito is. These are the only 3 things I sent to school on my Thursday, with a little pocket money, what I got from the job I did the night before. Now, even the shito, I didn't buy it from outside. I made it myself. So it had all the, pepper seeds and all of that in there. And it was very spicy. I mean, that was the best I could do. So, yes, I was there. Paid admission, everything, got prospectus, and then whatever that the school requested, we were able to provide, and then I started school. Now, this is it. In high school, there wasn't a single term that I was able to pay my school fees. There was always a carry forward. For the 3 years that I was in high school, there was always carry forward, and this the consequences of having carry forward. For each term, after midterms, right, the school provides a cheat for for dining hall. Without a cheat, you can't eat. And I was in a boarding school, so you will need a cheat to go to the dining hall to eat. Now, because sometimes before midterms, I might probably have not paid anything because there's nothing yet. Or I might have paid very little, not enough to get the cheat. So what happens is whenever there is time, it's time for us to go and eat. This is what I will do. I'll go and stand by the dining hall, and then people who go in when they come out, I'll just ask to have a bite, and then before you know, I have 3-4 bites and I'm good. Now, sometimes I'll just go in if they are not checking the chits at the door. I'll just go with everybody in there, and then woe betides you, or on an unlucky day, this is what happens. The dining hall master will come around, and then on each table will check the chit. So everybody will take the chit out, and then if you don't have it, you put your head on the table, and then you get some lashes at your back. I had to go through all this, and I still had to study and do everything that every normal child or high school student should do. How do you survive with thinking about how to pay your fees, what you will eat, and a whole lot? How do you survive? It wasn't really easy, but with this kind of life, I managed to pass through. Now, another thing, when people come into school, they come with, every time they come with nice provisions and needle, Milo, stuff like that. Something nice. The best I could go with was Gary and sugar. Until sometimes be being a day and so mam need to kakra waji kakra ni idea. That's how I survived. Mam kakra nkwa. That's how I survived. Meanwhile, no obi enya abroso kra on who the omfanye. Abrabomo, we can never be the same. That's why the fingers are not the same height. Ebi wasimbi. Some people were born on a silver platter. They got all that they need. Some of us, it wasn't like that. Kakani binye dinkran was a struggle. We have to go through struggles to get it. Amanfu e jare geisha ne locks ne liquid soaps ne idea no. We will be bathing what? Pea soap. And no crown now see be now say the tree and you just make it into circles so that all the tree sapona na aye. It wasn't easy. But thank God it happened. Throughout high school, apart from my first day sneakers, I went to school when I was going to school. My sneakers. For the first time, I never wore any sneakers. I always had sandals on. Listen, I didn't have that money for that beautiful, shiny life. Why am I telling you this? Probably you don't need that, but somebody needs to hear this. To know that whatever situation that you find yourself, I'm telling you, there is always a way out if you are focused. I'm telling you, my dish also ate. Yes, it dropped. When I was in middle school, I was very good. High school, I didn't even know who I was anymore because of all these hardships. I remember one day I took a book from this elective maths professor, Amin Kudos. I know that Moses know about Amin Kudos, and I didn't get the money to pay, but I was using the book. I couldn't have returned it. And then when we are writing the exams, this man will come, look for me wherever I'm sitting, and then ask me to put my head on the desk, and that's how I get my lashes in my back. So I'll be writing the exams with some tears and with some body aches. Nso me kan obi ankɔ adeɛ wɔ mu da. The fingers are never the same. Some of us, we need to struggle to get to where we have to, and then some people to have to just, they get everything they need and they move on. High school didn't treat me well at all. I remember one time I had a pen pal. We used to, have pen pals. So those days there weren't enough phones. Until now you calls we write. I had a pen pal in a different high school. This pen pal was come to visit in my school. And then guess what? I didn't have nice pants to even meet this person. When I say pants, Ghanaians will call it what? Trousers. Khaki trousers. I didn't have that. So I had to go to a friend and ask, hey, can you borrow me, your khaki pants to, meet my visitor? Like everything was just bad. But with perseverance and then having an aim that, well, everybody is gonna finish and I have to also finish, I went through it. Some of the people, my mates, probably who had an easy life in high school, probably now, the beginning doesn't matter. But baby is what matters. Some of us, our beginning is very small. But as we move up, then it's, kind of gets bigger and bigger and bigger. I'm saying this to encourage somebody that your situation might seem bad, but somebody's is worse. And there's always a turnaround. There's always a way out. Thank God for high school. I had this amazing school son who every semester, I'll be box and then I'll be enjoying it, once in a while. Sometimes it's me because how do you depend on somebody's food? It wasn't easy. But I'm saying this to encourage somebody to know that you are not alone. You have a destiny to fulfill on this earth. You have a purpose. Don't lose focus. Try as much as possible to be on track. Don't get into trouble. And I assure you, if you have a vision, a goal, no matter the hardship you go through, no matter the hardships that you go through, I'm telling you this, it will get better. Okay? I will end here and I will tell you the last part of my high school days. What I did after high school and how I happened to be in the United States of America. It hasn't been a very, easy journey. But I thank the Creator that, I didn't remain the same person I was. Things got worse, better, good, worse, better, good, like it's like that. Right now, I can tell you, I'm not up to the top, but it's better, far better than before. I will end here next week. I'll tell you the last part of my high school days, what I did after high school, and how, I happened to be in America. If you haven't subscribed to my channel, please do. Like, share, leave comments. If you have any questions, suggestions, just put it in the comment box and I'll reply to them. Have a very nice day. Shalom.